Hi again, my friend. Welcome to the second module of this course, and we're going to be trying to define what freelancing really is. It is important that we know exactly what it is, what the system is that guarantee 4 times your current salary. So I'm taking the time out to give some definitions and to give you a kind of a general overview of what this really is. So before I move on, I want to let you know that freelancing is independently exchanging your skills and time for money. So mark the word independent. It means that you don't belong to a formal organization structure. You are your own boss. It does not require you to be in a physical location, and the terms of service like this is where you'll be working, this is who will be your boss, those all of those structure that are associated with the normal workplace are not there when you are freelancing. In fact, you work from anywhere you like, maybe the comfort of your home or any other place you choose. So you could be in Abuja, you could travel, but you still deliver your work. So that is what freelancing is. Now, another thing I want to draw to your attention is that there are no formal employment letters. So nobody will give you an employment letter and say, hey, you have been employed, you have step one, level one. No. All we deal with when it's freelancing is agreement or contract, which just stipulates what you're going to do, how when you're going to deliver it, how much you're going to pay, how much you're going to be paid, and what is the time span, right? So that is what you get when you are freelancing. You don't have an employment letter, you don't have a retirement benefit. Now, I know this is a bit vague for so many people that like job security. I don't think freelancing is a place where you can quote and unquote get 100% job security. You get it? But come on, 60,000 naira a month or 12 million naira a year. I want you to be the one that will pick the one you like, right? So you choose if you want job security for 70 to 80,000 naira a month, and you want to freelance and you get up to 12 million naira a year from the comfort of your home. I leave that to you. Now, the next thing, it's important to know that in the world of freelancing, it's just about working and getting paid. You get it? So you just work and you get paid. It's nothing more. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody's your so to say your superior, your commissioner. You are not loyal to anybody. So this is the basic frame of mind I want you to get when you hear the word freelancing. You are your own boss. You work from where you like, you do the job you want for who you want, right? Because you, at the end of the day, you choose who you even work for. You get it? So you are not even stuck in an office you don't like. So then I want to quickly touch base with you and let you know some of the lies that are hindering you from making the best from this temp freelancing. Now, our African culture, a lot of things get sold and we don't verify. So I want to take the pain out to let you know some of these lies that have stopped you from maximizing the freelance experience. So one of them is some people come and tell you it can only be a side hustle for where it cannot only be a side hustle. And in fact, for me, I have been freelancing for the past 4 years, right? And my wife has been doing that for close to 7 years now. Then I think another of my friend has been there for like 6 years. And the list of people, in fact, when I go online and I see people that have been freelancing since 2010, so this is their full-time job. And for me, it's my full-time job. It's my bread and butter. It's where I eat. It's where I go to every morning to do work, right? Even as I record, I have work to do. This is my full-time job. It is not a side hustle. So if you have the mindset that it can only be a side hustle, no. I want to let you know freelancing can be a full-time career. You can be a full-time freelancer, right? And another lie they tell you is that you must be a guru. It's not for somebody that does not know it all. You must know it all before you can freelance. That is a lie. In fact, when I started, I do not know everything. I started with certifications. I learned a lot, though I know something, but I was not the guru. I was not the best guy in the industry, right? But you can get started. There is a place for entry level. There is a place for intermediate. There's a place for experts. So maybe you're just getting started as a graphic designer. Somebody wants that skill. Somebody needs somebody that he will instruct to do his graphics. So you must not be that guru, like this person is a wizard in this. No, you must not be that guru. Now, Some people will still come and tell you, you don't need any special skill, just create an online profile and start working. No, that is a big fat lie. You need a skill that you will sell. In fact, it is the skill that people pay for. So I want you to agree with the fact that one, you don't need to be a guru, and at the same time, you need a skill to sell online. You get it? Another lie they tell you is that you must change your location to USA, to Canada. No, that is not true. You must not change your location. In fact, I've worked as a Nigerian and I know a lot of other freelancers working from Nigeria, right? People, stay at home mom, everywhere you, in fact, just think about it. I've seen freelancers from Bayelsa, I've seen freelancers from Lagos, I've seen freelancers from here in Warri. In fact, I was shocked on a job I was working on when I discovered that another freelancer on the team was here in Warri with me. That thing blew my mind, right? In fact, I have seen a profile, a client that is hiring from Warri. He's a client based in Warri and he hires from there. Myself, I've also hired. So you must not change your location to Canada, UK, or USA before you get it right as a freelancer. Now, again, I want to also let you know that this does not also mean that you must be in Lagos, you must be in Abuja, or one of the big cities in Nigeria. No. As a matter of fact, you must not be in Lagos, you must not be in Abuja. You can set a virtual location to Lagos, but it does not really matter. So setting mine to Lagos was because Lagos was very popular, but I've never worked from Lagos. You get it? So you can set a virtual location, but you must not physically be in that physical location. You must not be in Lagos. You must not be in Abuja. You must not be in Port Harcourt. You can work from anywhere. I mean, from anywhere you find yourself in this country or in your own country. Now, some people will come with the lie and say, hey, you can't make it as a freelancer in Nigeria. They don't pay well, right? No, that is not true. That is not true. In fact, when I started freelancing, I turned down a job of 50,000 naira a month. Somewhere, I think that was 2018, 2019, somewhere in that. I said, no, I can't go to work for an agency for 9 to 5 and get 50,000 naira a month. It's not working for me. So it was then I moved to freelancing and it has paid me well. I mean, $40,000 in 2 years. That's like $20,000 every year. So you do the conversion and tell me if that's good pay or not, right? Now, some people also come with the lie that you must be a computer programmer, like you must be a software developer. No, that is a big fat lie. In fact, you must not. I have not offered my skills as a software programmer. Sajin does not offer skills as a software programmer. Otemewo is not a software programmer. Victoria, Ugoshi, Zeno. I know a lot of people that are freelancing and they are doing well. They are not a computer programmer or a software developer. So do not let somebody box you and say, hey, you cannot be an architect, you cannot be a CAD designer, you cannot be a graphic designer, you cannot be a copywriter. In fact, just being able to coordinate things like read email, respond to email is a skill that you can be paid for. So remove that from your mind. You must not be a software programmer before you start your freelancing career. Now, I want to quickly go over some of the benefits you can get from freelancing, since I've told you some of the lies they tell to you. And the bad thing about those lies that they hold you back. They stop you from getting the best as a freelancer, right? So, I want to talk about the benefits you get when you work for international clients. Now, the very obvious one is the fact that you're going to earn in US dollar or in a relatively stable currency. So that is very obvious. In fact, is the very reason why people choose to freelance. You want to earn in US dollars. Now, the next one is freedom from office politics, tribalism, and favoritism. Now, I've worked in a physical office. I was in the refinery some time ago. Now, you see Muyiwa and Balogu coming together to gang up against somebody like Shinoso. You get it? So all of those tribal wars, you don't get them in freelance. Yes, there can be some bit of racism, but I mean, it's nothing compared to Musa does not like Taiwo. You get, it's nothing compared to that. It's nothing compared to that. So you don't get all of this office politics. You don't have to be friends with the DM. You don't have to be friends with the superintendent or the supervisor. All of that. All you need is do your work. So if this is the benefit, if this is something you're looking for, then freelancing is for you. It gives you that freedom. You are your own boss, I tell you, and that is the truth. Now, you don't have to travel to an office to do your work. I have worked all my life, like the last 4 years. Everything I've done is from my home. And sometimes I'm on the road. I've traveled to Port Harcourt in the course of my journey. I've been to Bayelsa, I've been to Abuja. I've walked from, in fact, I think at one point I visited Lagos, right? All of this, I do it without the mind of I need to go back to office. I go with my office. So imagine being at your village, maybe somewhere in Ozoro, somewhere in Ole, somewhere in Asaba, somewhere in Kwale, somewhere in Sambogeri. You get, you just be where you are and do your thing. You don't have to think about going to an office. That is, for me, it's a whole lot. Now, again, work location freedom. Anywhere you like, you work from there. So long office hours is gone. You work from wherever you want. So these are some of the benefits of freelancing, or some of the benefits you get when you decide to take the freelance route. More than the money, you get freedom, you get independence, and you make your life easy, right? You remove some of the fight and tussle for mere things like who gets this in the office, right? And you don't even have to go and buy lunch for madam. Yeah. So if you have any question, I want you to ask me. You can ask them in the DM. You can send an email. Of course, you could do WhatsApp, but maybe you could put them in the questions and the comment section so other people can benefit from that. In our next lesson, we are going to be exploring some global skill marketplace. Now, these are places where people get access to foreign clients, right? Yes, I'm not going to go into that now. In our next lesson, we're going to go into that. So thank you very much, and see you on the next lesson. Bye for now.